Franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 79 yards. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Cowboys nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 22. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Traden Sturks.
Result of the play, is a turnover on downs.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll go again with Genty. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 3. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he comes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
Offense is moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. This will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going up top. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 63 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Gay is on for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Cowboys nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Complete to Christian Kirk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Lifted close, but he gets it to go. They go up 7-0 here early.
Ravens nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick
Now
off
Pinheiro
for San
on to handle the
Francisco.
kickoff. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's got to gain a 6 there. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
Turning to
2.
Henry on 3rd. Keeps away from 1. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now it's Lamar. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Lamar back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got 9 out of 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Henry's the running back. And he's been busy to start this one. Last play is 4th carry already. Jackson to throw it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Fred Warner. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Motioning the tight end now. On second down, Purdy. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So a punt coming up on 4th down. And it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48.
3rd down and 2.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium. coming up. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Now here's Lamar. He's got it to his running back. It's a race down the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That ties things at 7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing here. Connects with Bateman. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now Jackson. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Lamar. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this fourth down? Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. The defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second down now, they need 7. Play action now, Purdy. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Here's Western on the return. He spins right by him. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Pinned down deep on your own side, Brock. You know what that defense is thinking. They want to stick it to you, but they still found a way to find a little running room there.
You spend quite a bit of time really in training camp. Not in season as much, Kate, but in training camp working on this backed-up situation. And that's exactly what you want. You want to see the ball matriculate forward. And to do it on the ground, even better.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. Getting there for the stop, but giving him about 9 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
That's a BYO. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Now it's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. Yeah, they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play. And now a very manageable 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. From the 34, Lamar. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. That's going to set up a Ravens first down. That right there is how you reward faith in the run, Brock. Punt team, go ahead, guys. You can cool off on the sideline. This drive is rolling on.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. You just see how much a run like that just brings life to an offense, while simultaneously deflating that defense.
First down, Henry's the running back, coming off his 4th carry of this drive. He'll work against the blitz. Completed to Flowers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. This is Henry on 2nd. By a man, he's in the clear. Into the red zone. He is up and over the pile. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is a San Francisco first down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Back now for our final quarter. And they're staring down a 2nd and 8. Purdy throwing here. Gets it through the contact at the catch point versus that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for Henry. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
10 more yards.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd and
Sure seems
2.
like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Gain of 6.
6 yards yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens leading by 6. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going with King Henry here. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd of this game on the ground. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Well, he sensed it was the right time to be aggressive and go for it. You know, such a boost for a team when you could follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and adding an extra 2.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
That's quarterback.
you